We're gonna get to that one at the end. So that's the new sour beer project, Mikkeller Haven.
This is Mikkeller Bauhain, and it's based up right in the north of Copenhagen in a place called Refshaven, which used to be an old docking station for ships.
Okay.
But now it's transformed into lots of sort of small startups, and Bauhain is one of those. It's a sour beer blending and aging barrel room. Our master brewer and blender, Aaron, is extremely talented guy. He makes some phenomenal beers. Obviously, Mikkel has a lot of say-so in taste and flavour profile and ingredients, and those two together just you wait till we get to that. This is pretty special.
Yeah, this is really
it's
champagnes of beers.
Champagnes of beers, yeah.
Definitely.
But we'll get to that in a bit. But let's crack over to the next one. We'll finish this one off.
I mean, this is perfect for anyone who has.
That was
gluten intolerance.
Gluten intolerant, Peter Pan and Mary. It's a classic. It's a classic American pale ale. It's perfectly balanced. You have that nice bit of caramel, a little bit of tropical notes to it. 4.6%, nothing more, nothing less.
I actually think it's really strange because we have regularly gluten-free beers on tap in the tap houses, and people don't have the balls to just try it because it's kind of they read it as gluten-free and they think, okay, these intolerant people, they can only drink this. I'll go for another one, and just say, go on and try it. And gluten-frees they're sometimes really good.
Yeah, and
I think crazy good. So
I think there's a perception maybe that people think, it's going to lack something because it's gluten-free, but it's not the case.
No, it's just
if it's made well, of course. Just going to wash my glass out.
Definitely.
You said your strategy was different in terms of not having a core range, but throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks, basically. At the same time, you said you're agile and fast moving. In that sense, for me as a beer drinker, it seems that was what the beer nerd was waiting for, is somebody who's not only producing a core range that is attractive as a one-rated beer untapped check-in, but rather having a firm that you can always be curious about what's coming next, and still be proud of some of the products that actually stick in terms of there's a huge respect, for example, for the Beer Geek series, etc.
Yeah, there's I think there's always an appetite, and I think the good thing about Mikkeller is there really is something for everyone in our range, whether you're a hardened craft beer nerd or you're just getting into craft beer. I think there's something for everyone. I think our event tonight will cater for all tastes and experiences with craft beer, and that's really what it's about. It's not like an exclusive dudes club where we just want to have beer geeks. I mean, they're just as important as people just getting into craft beer. So of course, we never really stand still, and we always experimenting and putting things out there.
Showing the sensoric variations, not only in the different beer styles, but in the whole range of possibilities in each individual style. That's for me what Mikkeller has always fascinated me for, is not only are there different styles, but inside of a style there's so much variation.
Yeah, exactly, and there's so much you can do with beer, and of course you don't want to keep it in the confines of 4 different ingredients, essentially water, hops, malt, yeast, and water, hops, malt, yeast. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah. Sorry guys, 2 days of drinking, my head's going. So of course we like adding ingredients to it.
Fruit.
Yeah, fruit. All natural stuff. We're starting to see a demand for organic ingredients. So we've made an organic Pilsner. We've made an organic hazy IPA, which came out super good. We're going to brew that again this year. Really, really nice beer. And then some organic fruits as well, like a raspberry Berliner Weiss, cherry Berliner Weiss. There's always things you can add or take away maybe to improve things.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, that was the funny thing. We never did, I think, a bigger event with 41 beers. So it's just all 40 taps plus a mobile unit for the crazy spunking quadruple beers.
Yeah.
10 liter key keg. And we already before the event actually had complaints that there's only going to be probably core range-ish Mikkeller beers. And that was I just I don't know.
Yeah.
It's funny. I mean, this is really an event where we still in the market hall with the 41 taps. We sell a lot, or they sell a lot. I'm not working there actually.
Yeah.
We have a great team that does an amazing job in these tap houses. And what I hear is that they sell a lot of standard beer still, Pils and lager. And but I think exactly these events shouldn't be only for the geeks.
Yeah, of course.
So it should be for the broad public, for people who want to try something or heard of Mikkeller or saw it somewhere or been in Copenhagen, visited the bar there and just see, oh nice, Mikkeller is coming and there's going to be a Pils on tap as well, and there's going to be like just until to the crazy Backhaven beers and quadruple beers, like everything's there.
Exactly. But I mean,
New England and
just touching on your point there about, obviously you said most of the beers that sell are Pilsners, and probably those first 2 or 3 beers are on the list because they're probably more attractive. And say if a group of you, like I don't know, a group of you and 3 other friends go into a bar, one of you's probably knows a lot about craft beer. The other 3 probably not so much. So they're going to try something that they know first, and then maybe like they'll have a few Pilsners or lagers or something, and then the last 1 or 2 perhaps they'll have something more experimental. They're probably going to go for a pale ale. They may go for like a fruited goes or something. But that's why it's important, because you can't just expect every single person is a big beer geek.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is why tonight we have such a selection of beers. It's not just to appease beer geeks, it's to invite probably maybe non-craft beer drinkers who are interested in either Mikkeller or craft beer in general. So
I mean, we still love the beer gigs, of course. I mean, they're hard work.
they're great.
We love them because I mean, they really most of the time they really appreciate what the brewers are doing, and they're happy to get anything new. And I mean, they're actually big part of the family, of the beer family. So these geeks just belong, of course, to the craft beer scene. But I'll hope we'll get some people that are not really into craft beer yet tonight, and hope we can inspire them a little bit, or especially Mikkeller with your beer range.
And you'll probably agree with me, Janis, that's probably way more rewarding for you to talk to people and convert people from drinking more, not necessarily mainstream stuff, but maybe just letting people step out their comfort zone and giving them some knowledge and some guidance into the rainbow of beers that are out there, different styles and whatnot. So
I mean, commercially, lowering that threshold seems to be one of the more attractive traits to actually grow the brand.
Yeah, I think so.